Yo, what is up, everybody? Chuck here, and welcome to another Pokemon Go Top 10 Rarest Sightings video. The New Year's event is officially over, so hopefully everybody got their hands on quite a few starter Pokemon, because it's back to normal now and our local nest turned into a Weedle nest. Weedle. Before we get into the video, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be giving away a $10 iTunes gift card. I'm either going to be tweeting out a picture of the code or putting it on Instagram tonight, so make sure you follow me on both Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description of this video. Let's get into the top 10. Now, we've got plenty of starter Pokemon sightings from the event that are featured in today's video, but at number 10, I kind of wanted to start the countdown off with a sighting that was a little out of the ordinary. No Dragonites, no crazy starter Pokemon spawns, but sent in by Vil on Instagram, a Clefairy, a Gloom, 3 Mr. Mimes, a Clefable, and a Golem. Now, that sighting may not have featured 13 Mewtwo's and 11 Mews and 14 Snorlaxes, but that's a really good sighting for somebody who lives in a regular area like me. Like, I would be super excited to see that in the wild, especially because we don't have Mr. Mimes. But anyway, thank you very much, Vil. On to number 9. Next up, we've got a sighting courtesy of the starter event, which in my opinion is the best event we've ever seen in Pokemon Go. So sent in by Manuel at number 9, he found a Charmander, a Charmeleon, 3 Mr. Mimes, a Hitmonlee, and a Venusaur. Absolutely incredible, but moving on to number 8, and once again, the starter event made this possible. Sent in by Steven, 1, 2, 3 Squirtles, a Magikarp, a Gyarados, and a Charizard. Now, Gyarados is one of those Pokemon that I will simply never find in the wild. I don't live by enough water. Gyarados never spawns on land. In fact, out of all the sightings I have sent in, I would say Muck and Gyarados are the most rare. So congratulations on number 8. Moving on to number 7. Next up, we've got Dexter, who sent in a pretty stacked Pokestop. A Tauros, a Machoke, a Lickitung, and a Blastoise, all hanging out at the same Pokestop. Imagine living in a place where you can wake up, open Pokemon Go, spin the Pokestop that you live at, look at your nearby Pokemon and think, Tauros, Machoke, Lickitung, Blastoise, maybe I'll play tomorrow. Meanwhile, in the rest of the world, holy shit, it's a Magikarp! Moving on to number 6, we've got a sighting that features 2 Pokemon that I've never seen in the same sighting at the same time. Sent in by Gino, he ran into 2 Bulbasaurs, a Machoke and a Machamp, which again, I've never seen together. There's a jet flying over our apartment right now. Pray for me. 2 Bulbasaurs, a Machoke, and a Machamp, in addition to a Dragonite. So, Gino, congratulations, onto the top 5. This is where things start to get a little bit crazy. And at number 5, Daniel found this sighting of 3 Jinx, a Primeape, a Kingler, a Dratini, and a Blastoise. Now, once again, just like that last sighting, not completely reliant on the starter event, which makes seeing all these Pokemon at the same time a little bit cooler. Shout out to Daniel, on to number 4. Okay, yeah, the starter event does make seeing a Charizard or a Venusaur or a Blastoise in the wild a little bit less rare and a little bit less cool. But when you see this in the wild, you make the countdown. Nathan saw a Wartortle and 2 Blastoise in the same spot, ready to catch, and if he has any luck like I do, those Blastoise had a CP of like 300 and they still ran away. Speaking of which, I'm going to be starting a series that a lot of people have been asking for, top 5 worst Pokemon Go sightings. So if you've ever encountered a Pokemon with terrible CP but it was supposed to be really good, like a Dragonite with 11 CP, God, I would feel so bad for you. Or a Cluster Spawn with 9 Rattatas, send them in on Instagram and Twitter. That video will be up on Saturday and I promise you guys are gonna love it. Now on to the top 3, and at number 3, we got ROBBIE. He ran into a Squirtle, a Wartortle, 1 Ivysaur, 2 Ivysaurs, a Dodrio, and a Charizard. That is seriously impressive to find all those Pokemon in the same spot, especially not at Pokestops. You probably were blindly wandering and stumbled across this masterpiece. So ROBBIE, congratulations. On to number 2. Now the top 2 this week were way better than anything else in the countdown, but number 1 was way better than number 2. So in at number 2, we've got Emil, who ran into 2 Santa Pikachus, a Bulbasaur, a Golem, a Venusaur, and a Snorlax. And I think most surprisingly, no Pidgeys. How? But at number 1, we have probably one of the top 3 Pokemon Go sightings of all time. Sent in by David, he ran into a Pidgeotto, a Kabuto, an Aerodactyl, a Charizard, and a Venusaur. David, absolutely incredible. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Congratulations on number 1 and one of the best we've ever seen. Shout out to everybody who sent in your sightings. Even if you didn't make the countdown, I still love you. We're still best friends, okay? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. We're gonna try and go for 3,119 likes exactly. Spot on, we're gonna do it. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm gonna be giving away a $10 iTunes gift card so you guys can get yourself some Pokecoins. I just don't know if it'll happen on Twitter or Instagram. You'll find out tonight. I love you all. Thanks for watching.